In 1959, Turkish Air Force Captain İlhan Durupinar was flying a reconnaissance aircraft for NATO, scanning the vast and rugged terrain of the Turkish highlands. His task: to take high-resolution photographs for mapping purposes. But what he captured that day would send shockwaves through the world. Beneath him lay a strange boat-shaped formation, embedded deep in the mountains. The sight was unlike anything he had ever seen before. The aerial photographs clearly revealed a massive, oval-shaped structure that seemed eerily similar to the biblical description of Noah's Ark. Had he just uncovered something truly earth-shattering? At first, skeptics dismissed the discovery. Scientists claimed it was just a geological anomaly, a natural rock formation shaped by erosion over thousands of years. The world forgot about Durupinar's discovery, and the site remained ignored for decades. In 1978 and 1979, a series of earthquakes shook the region, causing parts of the formation to break apart. The result: the structure that had once been hidden beneath layers of earth was suddenly exposed in even greater detail. What emerged was beyond belief. The structure was now visible in its entirety, complete with clear rib-like formations, suggesting a massive wooden ship buried beneath the ground. This was no ordinary rock. Archaeologists, scientists, and explorers rushed to the site, eager to uncover the truth. Ground-penetrating radar scans were conducted, and the results were mind-blowing. Beneath the surface, they detected linear and angular subsurface structures, indications of a man-made construction buried deep in the earth. If true, this would be the greatest biblical discovery of all time. But the biggest question remained: was this truly Noah's Ark? For thousands of years, two of the world's most sacred scriptures, the Bible and the Quran, have told the tale of Noah and the Great Flood. According to the Bible, the Ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. But where exactly is Ararat? The Bible doesn't specify a single peak, just a mountain range. The Quran, however, gives a different name: Mount Judi. Unlike Ararat, Judi is an actual mountain, located in present-day Turkey. And here's where things take an unexpected turn. The Durupinar Formation is not on Mount Ararat. Instead, it lies just 20 miles away, on Mount Judi. Could this be the real resting place of Noah's Ark? For centuries, Mount Ararat was assumed to be the location because of historical mistranslations and assumptions. But Mount Judi was clearly named in the Quran. And now, scientific evidence was beginning to suggest that the ancient texts might have been right all along. Skeptics argued that a wooden ark could not have survived thousands of years. Wood would have decayed, leaving no trace behind. But then, something astonishing was found. Excavations uncovered what appeared to be fossilized wooden planks, preserved within the structure. Even more shocking, metal detector scans along the ark's edges picked up readings every 9 feet, precisely where rivets would have been used to hold a ship together. Incredibly, in the early 1990s, archaeologists discovered a fossilized metal rivet, analyzed and confirmed to be an alloy of different metals. But here's the catch: such metallurgy did not exist at the time of Noah. Could it be possible that Noah was given advanced technology to build the ark? The findings continued to mount. Using biblical measurements, explorers compared the Durupinar site's length to the ark's dimensions as described in Genesis. 300 Egyptian cubits long, 50 cubits wide, 30 cubits high. The Durupinar site's formation? Exactly 300 cubits long. Could this be a coincidence? Everything was beginning to align. But what if the real lesson of Noah's Ark wasn't about finding a physical structure, but something far greater? Throughout history, skeptics have doubted the Great Flood, claiming it was just a myth. But what if it really happened? Ancient civilizations across the globe, from Mesopotamia to China, from the Mayans to the Greeks, all have stories of a cataclysmic flood. Could they all be wrong? Or were they all witnesses to the same event? The Bible and Quran describe the flood as more than just a natural disaster. It was a divine warning, a reset for humanity. But here's where the two scriptures differ. In the Bible, God expresses regret for creating mankind and decides to destroy them. Noah is chosen, but there is no warning for the rest of humanity. The flood comes without mercy. In the Quran, Noah is sent as a warner. For years, he calls people to repentance, urging them to turn away from their sins. The flood is not random destruction, but a consequence of their own disbelief. Those who ignored Noah's message had a choice, but they refused to listen. The Quran shifts the focus away from physical relics and instead calls upon humanity to reflect on the story's deeper meaning. Perhaps the true lesson of Noah's Ark is not about finding the boat, but about recognizing God's mercy, justice, and guidance. Perhaps the greatest discovery is not buried beneath the mountains, but within the wisdom that has been preserved for us through the final revelation.